While the Neon Skull, the daughters of shadow, could sense and know the emotions of mortals, more often than not, they needed to be close, within the range of a human's consciousness, to experience what they did. Thus, Samara was rightly mystified to be overwhelmed by a mortal's suffering when she hadn't gleaned a person anywhere inside the perimeter of her awareness. She lifted herself above the trees and darted about, her witch's soul shifting to travel hundreds of yards in mere seconds. Like a bee to the blooming flower, she was intuitively drawn to any perception of powerful human sensation. The source of the intense pain that had summoned her from so far away stood in a glade inside a copse of thin birch trees. 'Twas a man, living at the very beginning of the 14th century, garbed in coarse linen and a warrior's quilted breastplate. Thick, weathered fingers plucked a wool cap from his head just before he addressed the ground, the words becoming clear to Samara as she closed in on him. "Aye, my love, and we're off again," said the man to the earth beneath his feet. "Down to Berwick or somewhere near there," says the laird. "Sure, and ye ken that lad'll not be happy until he's either killed every last one of us or has personally delivered freedom to all of Alba." And then, as if there had been some response, there was not. Samara would have been more aware of it than this mere mortal. The man chuckled and said, "Aye, you're not wrong. He gets something in his head." Upon closer inspection, Samara made note of the small cross struck into the ground, made of wood and lovingly carved with thistles and leaves. Ah, a marker then, and this a grave, and the man mayhap a regular visitor, Samara surmised. What she had supposed was, what had felt like anguish, which had originally called her here, felt perhaps less like suffering than, though the man did clearly ache. Samara could feel the heaviness of it. But no, this man reveled in the pain and the grief, she sensed, clung to it as much as he clutched at her memory, to what love they'd known. Oh, these mortals and their enduring love. So beautiful, so tragic. "He's not so different than me, I guess," the man said. "Needs a purpose, someone to save, someone to fight for, someone to die for." He sighed then and was quiet for a while his hands twisted the wool cap, disfiguring the item almost beyond use. He was Errol, Samara gleaned, and the weight of his grief hovered plainly as a gray cloud inside his aura, the clouds appearing not stormy as one might expect, but simply dark with the substance of his pain.